Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sunday Stamping with Susan and Julie. I'm Susan LaCroix, and this is my daughter, Julie. We've been demonstrators for 19 years. I signed up under her, and we live 2 states apart and decided that it would be fun if we got together and stamp together over Zoom and then share it with you. So that's what we're doing. And you can see by our Christmas decorations that we're in the Christmas spirit. Christmas is 2 weeks away. And a little bit before that, my husband and I will be making our way to Champaign with a car full of goodies and presents. So
and 2 dogs.
And 2 dogs. Yes. So yeah, we're getting excited about Christmas, and yeah, what else can I say, Julie? Are you ready? Are you ready to receive the clan of?
No, but yes.
No, but
I'm really excited about hosting, but I feel not prepared. We have our Christmas tree up, but it's not lit or decorated yet. That's gonna happen today, later, tomorrow. I don't know. It's gonna happen in the next 24 hours. And we have a lot of cleaning to do to get ready for everybody and just making sure we have room and space for everybody. The kids have another week of school and then 2 more days with finals. I have a lot of shopping to do. So I'm excited, but not very ready. But I will be, hopefully.
we always make it. We always somehow make it, you know?
I'm not that worried about it. I mean,
Yeah,
it's just you guys.
it's family. I know, it's family, right?
We'll be together, and that's all that matters.
That's right. We can, we can have the kids mopping the floors and swapping the toilets, and we can do all that heavy stuff. Well, listen, we ought to get started.
Yeah.
Our projects tonight. So I'm going to turn it over to you.
Okay, let's replace the spotlight here. Oh, that's not good. There, that's a little better. I'm still playing around with light. We're filming at a different time of day, and the lighting is totally different in my office. Today we are using the Season's Blessings bundle. This is from the annual catalog, the annual Stampin' Up! Catalog here. And you'll find it on page 94. I think this is kind of a sleeper bundle, and it's one definitely that I did not pay any attention to when the annual catalog first came out. I think because it doesn't have a suite. It doesn't have designer paper, necessarily cording, ribbon or anything like that. It's just kind of on its own. But it did catch my eye because it has several different seasons in it, right? So there's a poinsettia, there's some leaves, there's some flowers. So you can really make cards all year long with this. And now that it's only 2 weeks away from Christmas, we're trying to get away from all the Christmas stamp sets because I know that a lot of people already have their Christmas crafting done. So this is a good option because you still have a little bit of Christmas in there, but you'll be able to use it all year long. So there's a rubber stamp set. Photopolymer stamp set and coordinating dies. And Stampin' Up! Recently featured this as a bundle focus. So if you're a demonstrator, you have access to this class planner and some additional samples using this fun bundle. And I think we can put links to these in the video description. Can we do that, Mom?
I'm trying to think if we are I think so. We'll have to play around and see if we can. If we can, we'll do it.
We'll get it figured out. We'll get them up there. Okay, so page 94, Season's Blessings. Let's jump in. So the card that I'm going to make today is kind of like a little fun fold. It's a double flap card, and I recently made one that was horizontal, and this is exactly like the same measurements. It's just going to be a vertical card. So the card base is Balmy Blue, and it's 4 1/4 by 8 1/4, not 8 1/2, 8 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. So essentially, this is like a card that has the fold at the top with the bottom half cut off. We're going to turn it over so the fold is actually going to be on the bottom. Then we have a mini card. This is Old Olive, and it's 3 inches by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. So that's scored in half. We'll have the measurements in the video description for you. So this is going to fit like this. So you open it, and it's got like 2 flaps. For my colors, I chose a piece of designer paper from the Euro Peach, or Sweet as a Peach, Sweet. I can never remember. One of them is the designer paper and one of them is the stamp set. So this piece is 2.5 inches by 4 inches. And this is how I chose the colors for my card. The Balmy Blue and the Old Olive. So I'm going to put that on this bottom flap. So the flap is at the bottom, the fold rather, and it opens here at the top. And then I've got a couple more pieces. This designer, or not designer, this Whisper White piece. Basic white. All kinds of flipping today. 3 1/4 by 4.5. And this is going to go under the card just to kind of make it pop a little bit. I guess I should have stamped first, but I already got it glued down. Oh well. And then this piece is 2 3/4 inches by 4 inches. This is going to be for the inside, and I already stamped on it. So this is going to go inside the green card because that's where they're going to write their message. Okay, so little card on a big card. See how easy this is coming together? I stamped some images here from this season's blessing, and I have a little banner, and I have Magic of TDB cut those out with the coordinating dies. So the last thing I need to do is to stamp my leaves. And this image, it looks like 2 different images on the stamp set. There's 2 different stems, but they're actually the same stamp. So I'm going to stamp this in Old Olive ink. Oh boy. And I'm going kind of towards the top of the card. I should have done that before I glued it on, but I got ahead of myself. So this is going to layer onto the back of the card. And here's my tip for these like double flap cards is to completely open the card and then center that piece on the inside, because you get a better idea of the room on the edges, and you can make them a little more balanced and equal. Whereas if you were trying to center it on here, then the designer paper can mess you up with the pattern and getting it centered. So center it while it's open like that, and then you'll have better placements. So all of these are going to go on with some Stampin' Dimensionals. I love my Stampin' Dimensionals. Are you there, Mom? You're quiet.
I am, and I have to confess, I was pulling my things out to set up, and one of my pieces is damaged.
Oh
So
no, what happened?
I don't know. It was in the basket and it's like torn on the bottom. So
Oh.
now I'm quickly trying to get a second one ready. And so I had to, and it's one of these where I'm putting adhesive on the back of the paper. So now I'm trying to, you'll see. This work, I may have to use that damaged one.
Well, if you need more time, we can cut out a little mini break.
Or you could talk about the last chance list.
I could talk about the last chance list. That's a good idea. So right now I'm placing all of my my die cut flowers. Actually, I think that needs to go a little bit higher. Oh dear, I see what happened. Yep, that'll work. Okay. And then on my original sample, I had this up just a little higher. So I'm going to just scoot that up. I use Sahara Sand for the die cut basket and the designer paper. I thought it was a nice neutral to add in there. And then of course we need a little bit of bling. I'm using the
Oh.
Artistry Bloom sequins
Oh,
because
dear.
I love these blue. And I couldn't decide, Mom. I know I sent you a message. I couldn't decide between 3 or more of the sequins. I thought they kind of looked like flowers on here. But then I wondered if having 3 flowers and 3 sequins, that's an even number.
Well, when you said that to me and I looked at it, I was thinking, well, you've got the sequins, you've got the flowers, you've got leaves. So, you know, you have enough elements on there that I thought 3 was okay, but honestly, more bling the better, you know me.
Yeah. Okay. So here, this one has 5 and this one has 3. I feel like the lighting is so weird tonight.
Oh, it shows just.
And I can't decide. Like, I do kind of like the extra bling. Like you said, I don't think you could go wrong with too much bling.
Yeah.
Another difference here is I stamped the little stem and then I didn't here. And I think I like it without the stem. Because I think the stem is just not very visible. Well, anyway, there's my card, the double flap. It's just kind of a fun way to dress up your card and have, you know, something a little dynamic and different.
Yeah.
Are you still working on your piece, Mom?
You know what? I'm going to have to use, I'll show you what I'm doing, but then I'm going to use the piece that got kind of torn. And I will have to see what I can do about it, but okay. So yeah, whenever you want to flip the camera, it's just fine.
All right. Well, I will flip the camera over then. Here we go. Place spotlight.
All right. So hi, I am using the poinsettias and I chose Mary Merlot. I was reaching for my real red. I thought I'd go nice and bright, but then the Mary Merlot kind of caught my eye. So I went ahead and stamped and die cut out the poinsettias, 3 of each size. And I used evening evergreen for the leaves. And then I took some of our gold glimmer paper and did some of these little, you know how sometimes poinsettia plants have kind of spiky things in it?
Mm-hmm.
That's what these are supposed to be.
Ah.
And then I went ahead and did Season's Blessings and I embossed that in gold. And this label is from the succulents dies.
Oh, yeah.
So pretty. Anyway, all right. So what I did is I was using this die to do the basket and I put some adhesive on it. And what happened, I don't know what happened, but it kind of tore here, right in this little corner. And I don't know why. So I thought, well, I'll just quickly do another one. Well, this isn't so quick because of the paper on the back, and I ran it through several times. It takes quite a while to poke all these little.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just going to go ahead and use for the sake of time, so you don't sit here and watch me.
I forgot to show my other samples, so remind me to flip back because I actually, when I used that die.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, hey, puppies. I actually just left them all in. And that was kind of a different look. Like a couple of them sort of fell out, but I think it looks all right. So remind me to show you the my other samples.
I almost did that, but I really wanted to do something a little bit different. So what I did is I went ahead and put it on the adhesive paper, and I'll show you what I did. So, oh my gosh, the whole thing is just falling apart.
Oh no.
Wow. Well, I'm going to show you on this, and then I'm going to have to show you my other sample that I did. Fooling around with this because I don't know what happened here. Wow, this is a surprise, guys. Maybe I'll fix it somehow. Anyway, what I did was I put it on a piece of crumb cake. So this is this is terrible. And then I just kind of cut around it.
Oh, I love the look of that. And it's like really dynamic to have the lighter color.
And I'm cutting off the handles because you won't see them anyway when I'm done. Well, that was what I wanted. I wanted a lot of layers and texture. on this. Oh, I just,
Will your
I don't-
sentiment go over the basket and cover
well,
it?
that's what well, it's kind of, I don't know. We'll see here. I'll try to figure something out. Otherwise, I'll show you the other card. But anyway, this is what I was thinking of putting this like this. I don't know if this will fit over here or not. Oh, it doesn't quite cover it. Shoot. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead with this card and then I'll bring in the other sample so you can see what it looks like when it works. And I had no anticipation that this would happen with this. So I was surprised I got it all in my bin. And anyway, I'm using my favorite multi-purpose liquid glue. And I'm just going to stick this right here on the bottom here. And then what I did was I kind of took some mini dimensionals. I did take some mini dimensionals. I apologize that my dogs decided right now to play and bark at each other.
They're playing.
They are. Anyway, so I just took one little mini dimensional. Good Lord. I'm going to have issues tonight. I can just see it now. And I'm going to double up because like I said, I wanted dimension and I wanted layers. So I am just layering my poinsettias. I was going to just spread them all out and have different sizes, but I kind of like that layered. And I really should have trimmed some of these flowers. I got a little bit of extra white where I don't want it. But you'll get the idea.
I love the layering. It's so beautiful. And these colors are so rich.
Yeah. Okay. So what I did with one of these leaves, where's my snips, is I cut one of these leaves off because I wanted it hanging down in the basket. So I'm going to do a little more trimming here because I don't want this so big. I know. Dog. They've had their dinner, so now they're all feisty and they're getting their evening play. So I'm just going to kind of lay this right there. And I've got dimensionals on the little flower, so I'm going to just use lay it flat, like the big one flat. So I think I want to put this one kind of over here.
I think my dogs are going to start to take notice.
Oh, that's too funny. Okay. And I think I'm gonna tuck some of these. No, Ruben, go away. Yeah, he's over here by me and I don't know what he's barking at. And there's your Belle and Gracie, right? There we go. All righty then. Oh dear, dear, dear. All right, so I'm gonna stick this guy over here. And I'm gonna put this guy in the middle. And I had originally on my first card, I had embossed because the stamp set comes with little dots that you can use for the Bella. Oh Lord. And I embossed them in the center, but I think the Merlot is so dark that you really can't appreciate the gold. And I think I'm going to put this one up here. So I brought out my Gilded Gems for the center of the flowers.
That's a great idea. I'm muting myself because my dogs are loud.
I wish I could mute myself right now or mute my dogs. I wish I could just point the mute button at them. All right. So then I want some glue dots, which I apparently didn't pull over in my bin. Grab these. And I just put these on just the flower part because I trimmed the stems down a little bit. Glue dots everywhere. Okay. All right. Let's pull this back in here. All right, so let's see where we want the first guy. Let's put the first guy maybe over here. Oh, stuck to my finger.
So this is the brushed metallic paper, right? The gold and rose
Yes.
gold from the
Yes.
annual catalog.
From the annual catalog. I started to pull out the regular gold foil. They're the real shiny, but I wanted it to be a little new. Oh my God.
Yeah, I really love that brushed paper. I haven't used it a whole lot, but it is really beautiful.
It really is pretty. I've used the gold more than I have the rose. But where's my
I love that. I love that little touch of gold. Just like,
yeah. I just this is basically just layering, just and it just depends how much layering you want to do. I'll stick you right in the
you're always
center.
so good at that with your layering.
So of course now we have to have the bling. And I decided to use the little ones. I had the medium ones on before, but then I thought, okay, wait a minute. They're going to start, the elements will start fighting with each other.
That's a good point.
And then I brought out our gold cording.
I always forget we have that. It's a package that has silver and gold together.
Yes. And I can't remember which suite it goes with.
The Simply Elegance.
Oh, very good, Jay. I just pull stuff, it's like, okay, where did that come from? I really remember, so I could tell people when they say, where did that come from? All right, let me grab one more glue dot. Stick this on the basket. So if you can ignore that horrible and then the question was, where do I put my greeting? Where did I put? There it is. So it won't, unfortunately, hide this.
Yeah, not quite.
So I was thinking here.
Oh, I like it up there.
So I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to glue this on. I'm just going to show you because I'm going to fix this.
Yeah.
But my original card, I used a bigger piece of white for the background. And I decided it was too much white space. So I cut it down. And I think I like it better with a smaller piece of basic white. So this is what this would look like. I'll just put my finger.
Oh yeah, I like it better with the bigger border of Mary Merlot.
Yeah. So anyway, that is my project. And I don't have any samples and I just got this from you. Thank you, Jay.
You're welcome.
When we first got the catalog, I thought, oh, I really like this because, as you pointed out, it's good for many seasons. And then somehow I just didn't order it. And
because there were other things to order. I think
right.
Like I said, I didn't order it right away. I ordered it when I ordered it for you. And I gave it to you as part of your award, your year-end award, because you were so awesome and one of the top members of the Jubilant Stampers team in all the categories, right? Leadership and sales and recruiting. You're just a rock star.
What can I put here? Maybe if I put another, no, I don't know.
I think you're just going to have to like die cut the basket and.
Well, I did die cut another one. And so it's just a matter of getting all these little things poked out, which is just going to take time. And then maybe I can just even put it right over it. I don't know. I'll see, because I'll have to put it on another piece of crumb cake. But I do like that look. I like that.
I love the layered look.
Texture.
Yeah. Do you want to see my card that doesn't have them all porked out? Poked out.
Yes, I would love to see your card, Julie.
Well, this is the card I made and sent to you and everybody else who are one of the top achievers on our group. So I cut out the basket and they all stayed in for the most part when I cut them. And so I was like, you know what? I'm not going to poke all them. I'm just going to leave it. And like at the bottom, there were a couple, and I did purposely poke out the top row. But otherwise I left them intact, and I think it looks,
It's
okay.
beautiful. I love that card.
Little tasteful textile in the background.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, I have a stray sequin. Are you ready to flip the camera and show off our cards?
Sure, but I'm going to show off the good one, not the bad one.
I don't blame you. Okay, here we go. And let me add me back in there. There we go.
Yay.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, 1, 2, 3, cheese. I can't wait to play more with this bundle. This is just the beginning. I feel like now that I've got it inked up for the first time and second time, I'm gonna have some fun. I actually was thinking about doing a class with this bundle because I think it is so versatile. So maybe we'll have a chance to play while you're here and make some more cards. And
oh, that would be fun. We have a lot to play with.
we do have a lot to play with. All those neat products.
Yeah, and we're hoping to get some videos done showing some of the new product that's going to be available in January. I don't know that we've decided what we're doing. Oh, or did we decide what we're doing next? Oh, yes, we did. Yes,
a little bit. We haven't talked about new product yet, so I would love to hear from you guys at home if you've been seeing some sneak peeks, or if you're seeing some things. What is it that you would like to see us create with? And then we'll do our best to take your requests.
Absolutely. I have not done any sneak peeks yet. I just because people can't order it yet, and I know they're going to get all excited about it. And I was excited about the last chance list, and boy, I mean, things are selling out, right? I mean,
they are selling quickly. Like I think there's at least a dozen or 15 products that have completely sold out and are no longer available. So make sure you check out that last chance list and get your shopping done. We'll have the link in the video description, so you'll definitely want to check it out. Everything is available while supplies last until January 3rd, and then the next day, January 4th, is when the new catalog starts. So you have to get all your favorites, and then you'll be ready for the new catalog. So we do.
It's not, but it's exciting. And I purposefully have to not. I mean, I have to get my Christmas cards out yet. That's my next thing.
Me too.
I'm almost done shopping. And so the next thing is getting my Christmas cards out before we head to Champaign. And they were supposed to technically be out last week, right? Didn't the post office say they should have been out by something Tuesday, Wednesday?
They get out when they get out, and they get delivered when they get delivered.
That's pretty much how I feel as well.
In the past, I've often done Happy New Year's cards just to give myself some built-in slack. Like it's okay.
Anyway, so that's my next project. And your dad has a project that he needs me to work on for his Chamber of Commerce thing. He's exiting as the facilitator of their Thursday morning connections, and so as his last meeting, he wants to give them a little gift. So I have to stamp some things. So
holiday crafting, it's a busy season. Leave a comment and let us know what projects you're working on at home. Are you doing Christmas cards, or maybe gift tags, gift card holders, or creating gifts for your family and friends? Yeah, ornaments. Like I feel like there's so many different ways that paper crafting is incorporated into Christmas. So I know everybody at home is just as busy as we are with all of their last minute projects.
Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Yes, next Sunday when it's still not Christmas, on December 19th.
Right. December 19th.
Have a great week.
Bye.
Bye, Mom. Love you.
Bye, Jay. Love you.